It's packed full of bourbon. He's the neighborhood savior. When the clock strikes 5 and the workday's through, Todd's got a surprise, a bottle of 3. Todd's famous bourbon briefcase, leather bound with silver case. Wherever he goes, the party follows. One sip of this stash, and your troubles get swallowed. From Pappy to Ella, he's got it all there. Lanterns and bookers, he's happy to share. His collection's so good, it ought to be illegal, but Todd just grins and says, smile, liquid. Some folks carry laptops, others carry cash, but Todd's packing whiskey.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond the Barrel Bourbon. I am Eric, that is Phil.
I'm Phil.
And we have got the finale, the last episode of the year for Todd's famous bourbon briefcase.
Tournament starts next month.
This is the Whiskey Wizard Todd. Todd brought a briefcase. For those of you who are new here, it's a briefcase full of 3 whiskeys, 4 whiskeys. I don't know how many he brought 3 this time.
3.
Sometimes he sneaks in a 4th one. We don't know what it is. In fact, he's blind this time because Phil went and rubber banded the glasses. We rank them. The winner moves on to the playoffs, which start next week. Have no fear, though. Todd will be back for the entirety of the playoff round, I believe.
I'm gonna try and make that happen. Yeah.
So you know, pretty excited about that. Phil?
Todd,
Yes.
there was some bit of information you told us about one of these bottles
I
today.
did.
So why don't you tell it to the camera so we so they're on the same playing field as us.
So today we've got a special bottle in the briefcase.
Okay.
The information I gave you guys was that this is a limited release bottle. You cannot buy this.
Okay.
And this is from a distillery that the bourbon community is familiar with. So it's not like, you guys know I love my
Yeah, for sure.
my off the wall kind of stuff, but so this one it's definitely from a distillery that the bourbon community knows, and it's limited, and it's in the case. So fresh crack, just opened it. I'm hoping it's good.
Okay.
And in the whatever word I'm looking for here, in the spirit of you being a recurring guest, something that you should have done a long time ago. We would be honored if you would sign the barrel top for us when you leave today.
Of course.
And honestly, everybody's kind of signed at the bottom except old Adam Fayard. So I think you should go at the top right at the 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And that way, it kind of balances out the look. If you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want, well, sign it where the hell you want. I don't really care.
I think that's a good idea.
And then I guess with this being Thanksgiving week, my hope would be that there's some kind of turkey in here.
I'm
I'm hoping that there's a theme because we did a
see what he
Thanksgiving
did
episode
there.
last year.
Mick, if you're watching this, I swear your samples are coming.
It was his dog.
It's on the way,
His
Mick.
dog
My
ate.
dog ate a little.
We wrote a little something for you, and the dog ate it. Like for real. Like I think there's pictures.
We're throwing in an extra sample for you.
Yeah,
got-
we're taking
you
care
got
of it.
2 samples
It's
coming
on
your
its
way.
way. Yeah. Damn it, Jake.
So
He's a
All
scoundrel.
right, so
let's get started with
Yep.
orange.
we're gonna go. We're gonna go orange, purple, yellow, which is kind of Thanksgiving colors. I mean, I'm good with that.
Autumn.
Yeah,
kind of a-
fall. Yeah, let's go with that.
Ooh, this smells real familiar. I don't know why.
Oh, that smells really. Oh man, I know Todd gave a good laugh when I mentioned turkey. So, but Todd's pretty good at poker face and stuff. So,
Smells a bit proofy.
that smells like Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye.
I'll throw you a curveball every now and then,
Yeah, I'm aware. Doesn't that smell just like a JD barrel proof rye?
I could see that. This got
Or a JD barrel proof, not a rye, but just a barrel
I could
proof.
see that because I'm getting some proof here, but like there are some like decadent, richer notes in here.
Caramel, definitely
For sure.
caramel there.
That smells like a JD.
But it's got
barrel
that kind of earthy heat to it, which
Definitely
could
get
be
some
a,
proof.
could
on
be a
there.
rye.
Well, there's a note on the JD barrel proofs that I get that I can't identify. I like it. I just don't know. I can't. It's like it's a nosing note, and it carries into the
I'm
taste.
searching for a little banana here. It's I mean,
There might
We'll
be a
see.
hint of
Don't
fruit.
let me influence your opinion.
I'm just trying to see if I can agree with your opinion or not. So I can.
He wants to see if he can pick up what you're putting down.
I'm getting it. There's definitely like a fruitiness to the front end.
There's
of
some
it,
kind of a fruit.
but
here.
I can't figure out what fruit it is.
It might be banana. It might. Be
Either way,
banana.
let's get this party started, guys. happy Thanksgiving from us to you. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
That smelled like banana when I was drinking it. Definitely.
Ooh, that
with
drink's
that
hot.
caramel. Oh, it's hot.
That drink's hot.
Smelled hot, earthy hot.
It's definitely got some proof.
You know what that almost tastes like? It's taste point. I get a ton of black pepper on that, and when I get a ton of black pepper, that sends me to maybe an Old Forester barrel proof. But I don't remember Old Forester being this damn hot. Lord,
It drinks pretty hot. It's been a little while since I've had that, but
this
from what I
definitely-
remember, it
I'm
drinks hot.
leaning to this being Brown Foreman. One of the two barrel proofs.
I definitely get that that effervescent cola quality to this, root beery kind of
Are you
I
getting
would
bananas?
not really.
I would lean more
bananas.
towards a JD than the
It does smell rich though.
Do you
in
get
the,
you get the black pepper though?
not really.
It's I mean it's spicy for sure, but it's hard to tell if it's
But-
from black pepper, from proof, from some type
Why
of rye
I'm,
spice.
why I'm leaning to the Jack Daniels is because there's a note that I get on both Jack Daniels and EC barrel proofs that I'm getting here.
Man, that is hot. That's what
pretty
that's
hot.
one of the proofier ones I've had in a while.
Yeah,
I'm-
but that
I don't
that
think that's the
upfront note,
rye.
that upfront note's rich, and then you
It
get
is
hit
rich.
with that cola note in the middle, and then right as that cola note's going away is when I get that note that I get on the higher proof.
I get a little bit of woodiness on the back end of this. Maybe a touch of oak,
I can definitely
but
see that.
it's
Or
not
like
super oaky. But
Yeah.
there's
that
there's
kind
some,
of
some
get
wood
that
more
kind of
there.
note where it's somewhere between a nut and the wood,
Okay.
somewhere in
Or
that
some
range.
kind of earthy
some
note.
kind of earthy note.
All right, so that was orange. Let's
That is
move on to purple. It drank hot though. I mean that was
It was a proofy
it
pour.
was very proofy.
I forgot my water.
Ooh, man, that smells fabulous. That smells like oak and creme brulee.
Cool. I could see that.
That smells like oak and I know what it smells like. I'm not gonna say it because every time I've guessed it, I've been wrong. But that smells like
So-
like Found North.
This doesn't smell like Found North to me.
I definitely get the oak, and I definitely get the creme brulee for sure.
Yeah, that's that.
Vanilla.
Whatever this is smells really good.
There's like a
Like that
oak.
syrupy.
It's like custardy, syrupy quality to this
That
for
is-
sure.
That is pure oak on the front end for me. Pure
Oh
oak,
yeah,
oak
it's
creme
oaky
brulee,
for sure.
hint of
I
vanilla.
mean, I can see what you're getting at because that oak note on the Found North is kind of like this sugary sweet oak.
It's like a
This
dessert.
is a
oak.
little too intense on like that syrupy note for me though,
I feel
to
like
be a
I'll-
Found North.
I feel like I'll know once we taste it if it's Found North.
Oh, you'll
Because
I feel
Found
like-
North, so Still Austin does that too. Still Austin will smell like Found North, and then it'll have that punch of oak up front, but then it kind of just falls off. It doesn't have that.
They're different for
It
sure.
doesn't have
Yeah.
the bourbon journey.
Ooh. So
Okay.
The more I put my nose in the glass, it's more on the decadent side than on the oaky side.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I agree. The oak hits you immediately, but there's a lot of rich sweetness in there.
Almost florally.
Really? Okay.
Not a lot though. Like it's just like a just a slight. Either way, I'm ready to drink it.
All right.
Thick mouthfeel. It is that oak, Found North oak on it.
That's Found North.
Could be Found North. But I have gotten this note on other bottles.
That mouthfeel.
You know what though?
Holy moly, is that thick, huh?
Yeah, it's
that's
very
viscous.
Good
very
Lord.
viscous.
It tastes old.
Gracious.
I have gotten this on now 4 bottles. I've gotten it on Still Austin, Sagamore, Found North, and
finish.
that barrel that you brought.
Yeah,
that,
the private release.
I've gotten it on
This
that
doesn't
as well.
finish like Found North.
It's a long finish.
It's a long finish, but it doesn't
delicious.
have that. No, it's very good. It might be. I haven't had every Found North, so
Man, that finish was long. goodness.
I don't recall a Found North being this
Viscous.
viscous on the.
This is one of the more viscous whiskeys I can remember having the pleasure to sip.
It is very much in the Found North oak profile.
I love that oak profile a lot.
Write that down.
It's very good. And that was purple.
That was purple.
And now,
Write
so
down
Todd,
sweet oak, not sweat oak.
Todd must have assumed we were off tomorrow
Why's that?
because you brought the proofiest stuff you could find. Because that drank hot too.
It did. It did. Yeah, man. It's, Thanksgiving
That's-
Eve.
That's different.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving Eve.
Lord, yeah, it is, huh? That's a way different note.
I don't know if it's way different. I'm getting that
I'm getting
really
savory.
decadent quality.
I'm getting savory on this. Very savory. This smells like a dusty.
This gives me, to your savory note, this gives me like barbecue vibes.
I was getting ready to say it smells like smoky bacon.
There's
Yeah.
definitely some.
Yeah.
I don't get the
some
bacon,
kind of
but there
some
is
kind of a
smoke here.
barbecue vibe.
Kind of
to
like
this.
you know what I say bacon, but like it kind of smells like
Smoky oak.
like the barbecue Pringles.
That's my favorite Pringles.
I could see
It's a
that.
fascinating
I could see that.
tasting notes we have over here beyond the barrel.
Look,
Smoky
man,
oak, man.
This is an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me like.
I can't. That's all I can identify. The smoky.
kinda
oak.
giving
It
me-
smells so woody.
Smells like it smells like
Really
It
woody.
gives me
like
a
wood
similar
chips.
toasted note on the nose
can't even-
as the Michter's toasted.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Damn, you know what? It does smell like it could be a toasted rye from Michter's, because I know it was a very distinct taste.
So but you would think he's gonna go from like what you
We don't
think
know
are
what the
too
hell
hot. I'm asking you
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
to a lower proof.
This one doesn't smell nearly as proofy.
Smoky oak.
I mean, I could put my whole face in,
There's
the,
some
in the
more
glass,
vanilla.
and there's no hit on it.
Smoky oak. Let's give it a drink.
Smoky oak.
Another viscous pour. Smoky oak. That
That
nose
finish is smoky oak.
that tastes like it smells.
It does.
That is a,
Man, that is so interesting.
It's very. I like it.
It's good.
that
for sure.
reminds me a lot of
It's so interesting.
the
This is
Found
like
North,
a.
single barrel.
There's
That
like
kind
a.
of campfire.
Yeah, but it maybe so with the heat on it.
You know what? I almost get. So you know how in scotches sometimes you will get that like briny note. I almost get that on this. It's
Yeah.
like it's almost like sea. It's like a hint of seawater, like that kind of salty. I don't know. I can't ever recall getting that on a bourbon.
No.
But that's what I'm getting here.
This feels like another
It's viscous.
viscous mount. Not quite to the extent of the last one, but it's up there. I can see that seawater note in a sense, in that it kind of gets like your saliva glands going.
There's a hint of
Like if
definitely-
you take something salty and
It
you're.
finishes much hotter than the other two. The other two were just hot in general.
I didn't find. I mean, I
This
thought
one finishes hotter.
orange.
Like it's like well, maybe it's because the
Hit the
finish is
hottest.
super long on it. But
interesting. It's. I mean, it hangs around and it's.
Todd, kudos, man. All three of these are bangers. Like all
Good,
three.
man.
I
I'm
got
glad you-
nothing bad to say about any of these.
Glad you enjoyed these.
And today we've got 3 MGPs.
I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say probably not. I'm gonna probably say.
Do you
Jack.
think there's at least one non-MGP in here?
I think there's at least two.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
there's at least two.
I'll go with one.
Okay.
I'd say at least one MGP.
My best guess would be Jack, maybe Found North, and then if that is an MGP, it's a good MGP.
Cool.
It's
I'll stick
this,
with you on. I can see, but you don't know if this is bourbon or rye.
Yeah,
you're saying?
I'm leaning to it being the bourbon.
I would.
I'm not getting that rye note.
I would lean to it being the nose, man. It's like the earth.
Oh, damn! Now that I go back to it, we said we weren't going back to it.
Yeah, but
All right. Well, look. Why don't we take our little break here?
Yeah, let's do that. So what we're gonna do off camera, we're gonna kind of
tabulate our rankings.
Well, we're gonna kind of, we don't want to bore you with us sitting here like sipping and slopping and stuff. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do some
This smells like hibiscus.
right, and doorknobs and handles and stuff,
doorknacks.
right? You know, and doorknacks.
Smells like
Doorknacks,
doorknacks.
aisle 43. No, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a break, enjoy this little scene here for the few moments,
This scene.
It's gonna be a lovely
beautiful.
scene.
and it's gonna
love
be
it.
beautiful.
Lovely.
And we will be back with our rankings.
Calming.
And
Well, we'll pop the briefcase first,
and we will pop the briefcase when we come back,
and we'll find out the
and
order.
we'll find out where we're at.
The good stuff.
Well, so after
After you enjoyed that scene,
that scene you just enjoyed,
Lovely scene.
Moment of zen.
and we did some serious deliberation.
Yes, sir.
That's
That is
the
what
right
we
word.
did.
We did some serious. So Phil, I'm gonna guess. I'm not only gonna guess at a theme.
don't you dare take credit for my JD Rye.
I'm gonna take a guess at a theme. I'm gonna say this is a barrel strength rye theme,
Okay.
and I'm gonna guess.
He's gonna do it. He's
And
gonna come
I'm
back
gonna
and
say
do it.
Jack Daniel's barrel strength. Phil did say rye. I said bourbon. But the more we got into the pours, I started to
gave you
lean.
credit.
I started to lean to the rye also.
Okay.
I think, and I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna see.
That's
if
all orange, you think?
so I think orange is a
Okay.
barrel strength JD rye. Originally, I thought it was a barrel strength bourbon, but I do. It does tend to have that sweeter note. I think
I'm
purple.
leading to JD Rye on orange.
I think purple could be a Found North rye. I know I've had it one time on the beach and ranked it very poorly, but that's the salt water, the salt air.
It's definitely giving me Found North vibes. I don't remember the Found North Rye being this good, but it's
It's improved. If that's what
possible.
it is. And then yellow, I'm going
Very
to take a
possible.
stab in the dark here, and I'm going to say Michter's Toasted Rye, because I think they're barrel strength, right, Todd?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So my guess would be that this would be a barrel strength rye theme. Phil, any takes? Do you
my
have any?
only other guess other than the JD Rye. Because I don't know, because he told us it's a brand whiskey drinkers would be familiar with. I don't know how familiar people are with Found North.
That's right.
They would be familiar with Michter's. It would be a fresh crack, but the toasted rye you have is not fresh crack.
No, that bottle is open.
So the only other thing I could think of it would be that barrel toasted that you just bought.
Or a K. Luke Batch 3.
He doesn't have that bottle.
Oh,
And we did a,
That's true.
so he wouldn't have. It does kind of give me similar vibes to that.
It
But,
was super smoky, and that's what.
I will say this, for the first time ever in Bourbon Briefcase history, everything got 80 tips or more.
Yeah,
From
that's-
everyone.
So
from-
we
from
love
all three of us.
every one of these bottles.
Every one of these is a buy for us, and we have no idea what they are
Before
yet.
we reveal our rankings, Todd's going to
Todd's
pop
gonna
the
pop
briefcase.
this.
You all ready?
We're either one of us right though.
Yes. You guys headshot one bottle.
Okay.
Oh,
that got to
damn.
be JD Rye.
It
Wait,
has to be JD Rye.
And
we
there
both-
is.
if we both
I know,
had,
if we both headshot it.
it's got to be JD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Damn, no Found North.
There is Found North.
Is it the single barrel? Oh man, I can't see it.
It could be the single barrel or the single barrel.
So what was third place, Phil?
Third place is yellow at 244.
Okay, let's do the. We're doing this live here, the reveal,
Oh,
because we
whoops.
don't
Okay.
we don't know what's what.
Oh,
So
that's true.
our three bottles are these, and I'm gonna go over them.
Which
once
is that
we,
the single barrel rye or single barrel?
Okay,
single
that's
barrel
the new
bourbon.
Okay, so
Bourbon.
Yellow has to
Bourbon.
be the
It
barrel.
did give me.
It was the bourbon.
I should have
Okay.
pulled the trigger. on that.
No. This is rye.
Okay.
This is bourbon.
No, I'm
Single-
talking about the Found North.
That's bourbon.
That's
Okay.
That's the
The
one.
Found North is the single barrel.
So what?
I almost headshot that.
Give me number one, Phil.
Number one is orange.
Orange, Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye, which is the bottle that you guys nailed.
Okay.
You guys
Headshot.
y'all were right on with that one, so that was well done.
Phil was more head on
Number
than
two.
I was, but
Hey, you were almost there.
I did call it out first. I said
almost headshot every single one of these bottles.
Well,
Maybe.
you don't even know what this is. That's
I know
not.
that's a barrel.
This isn't what you think it is. Okay,
Okay.
let's go. Number two.
Okay. Purple.
Okay, that's the barrel. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Number three.
Yeah, yellow.
Yellow is the Found North. Okay, so
That's us.
third place was orange.
Okay,
No, was it yellow? Sorry.
third place is yellow.
Third place is yellow, which is the Found North single barrel. This is your season 3, barrel 4. This is a quote-unquote bourbon. It's Canadian whiskey, so it's technically not a bourbon, but it's majority corn, some rye, some barley.
So disappointed.
Should have pulled the trigger.
Found North single barrel.
I should have ranked that higher.
This is good stuff.
It's $100. It's not your typical batch release.
Right.
It's their
Dude,
single
it's
barrel
just
release.
That's yellow.
It gives
It is
me.
so smoky.
It is. It's
Yes,
crazy.
I
It's
love-
crazy
it's-
how smoky it is.
Last time I had it, I'm like, this tastes like I'm drinking a campfire, and I loved it.
So what's the theme?
Second place.
Just high proof.
I wanted to put this bottle in there, and I just kind of this is high proof, so I wanted to pick other high proofs basically. Good whiskey that I know we like, high proof.
Okay.
Second place, Jack Daniel's barrel proof
246.
rye.
What's
So
the
2
proof?
points
It's
ahead.
got to be 130
It's lower.
some odd.
It's actually
lower.
129.2,
Wow.
almost 130.
drank
Almost
high.
130. Everyone knows Jack Daniel's. Their barrel proof rye is my favorite product from them. I prefer it over the bourbon for sure.
Same.
This is the if I was going to buy Jack Daniel's, prefer this even more than the 10 and the 12.
Yeah.
I haven't had
can
Coy
see
Hill
that.
yet, but
What about
I'll almost
the
put Coy Hill in.
twice barreled heritage rye?
That's
So that and this is close. Those are close. Those are close.
Man, that's
so,
twice barreled.
so that's our second place. First place.
Nice.
This is barrel whiskey, 33-year-old, 140
taste-
proof.
That makes sense why it tastes old.
This is
taste.
Canadian whiskey. 33 years old, 140 proof.
Old
This is
Canadian
hazmat.
whiskey,
Old Canadian
just
whiskey
like
is just like Found North. And
just like
that's-
Found North. It's delicious.
It was awesome.
It was really good.
Yeah,
I was really happy with it. So
Yeah, this was the bottle this was a very limited release. They dropped this a couple of weeks ago. They had 333 bottles of this. It sold out in a couple of minutes. I was lucky enough to secure one of these.
I'm
Yeah,
just
so it's
disappointed I
gone
didn't
and
stick to my guns on
Yep.
the Found North.
I
And
can't-
I had a feeling.
First
you
place,
did, you
barrel.
did,
But I'm like, there's
you
no-
did say it too.
I know,
like,
but I'm like, there's no way he's gonna put 2 Found Norths in here. He's not gonna do it.
I was convinced this was Found North. I mean, I was.
It's
convinced.
delicious.
It's very
It's-
good.
it's
And
awesome.
you'll never get it.
Put it.
You'll never get it.
Sorry, guys.
I want you to think about it, all right?
Barrel did release some of these at the distillery. I don't know if it's still there. If anyone is in Kentucky, I would
sure-
highly
how-
recommend you swing by the Barrel
And
Distillery.
what was the price
I was
on
going to
that
say,
one?
$200 MSRP.
okay. I mean, it's for a 33-year-old whiskey. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I'd pay that.
140 proof, 33 years old.
I'd pay that. And then I'm starting to get a theme with this hyper aged Canadian whiskey. It's very oaky and very like creamy creme brulee.
Man, the mouthfeel
the
on this was
mouthfeel
unbelievable.
is just unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So-
That was
But you remember I even said this doesn't finish like Found North. I said that it doesn't have that. It didn't.
It's a little different.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
a little
there's a
different.
slight difference in it, but
and it was more viscous.
it was more
was more
viscous.
More
viscous, yeah.
viscous
For
than
sure.
the typical Found North. I'll
For
say
sure.
that.
Well,
Alrighty.
that's that, guys.
Old finger guns, Phil.
Oh, finger gun. That's what we're gonna nickname it.
Yeah, finger
Phil.
guns filled.
Guys,
Firing
listen.
off.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the week. Don't work too hard.
Gobble gobble.
Don't dry the turkey out.
Did I do that?
Did you do what?
I feel like I did that.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah.
I don't
feel
know.
like I've done
Last year.
that. I don't know.
Well, I just did it. So
Or maybe Eric did it. I don't know. I feel like I don't.
No,
Finger
so
guns.
You might have said gobble
your
gobble.
finger,
I
your
know-
finger
no,
guns,
I-
Phil. That's your thing.
What's my coining phrase that I said on one of those? Something I said that was stupid. That
F that. I think that's what you're calling.
No, it was. Oh, toodles. That's what I said. That was,
say
I coined
toodles.
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 So anyway, guys, listen. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy. We will see y'all later, and playoffs start next month.
Eat
Next week.
Lots of food
next week.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
Finger gun filled.
Well, this will probably come out after Thursday. Hope you ate a lot of food.
Hope you ate a lot of food. Hope you're
Firing
not. Hope
out.
you're conscious.
Bye bye.
Phil's out.
Toodles.
Whoa.
Oh,
Just
that was
high.
poor.
That was just high.
That was poor.
Aim's good.